Hey and welcome, Hammeh here. How are you? Hope you're well and good. And it's Halloween Terror time, so I'm going to be going through all of the new skins and cosmetics and things here. Timecodes in the description below if you want to skip. First things first, I'm going to address the slightly large elephant, maybe Crusader in the room. I know I haven't uploaded for the past over a month. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry for my quiet. I didn't want anyone worrying. I've seen a few of you saying in the comments, everything all right. I'm alive and well. I'll talk about it more at the end of this video. I might do a separate video on it, but long story short, I'm excited for BlizzCon. I'm still going to be creating Overwatch lore, interactions, voice lines videos, and all the things you enjoy, and I'm going to be doing some new things too. Excited for those. I just needed a little bit of a break. It's been a very busy couple of years in many ways, and I need a little bit of a break. I didn't intend to go quiet for so long, so I'm sorry about that. Didn't want anyone worrying. Okay, but I'll talk more about that at the end of this video, maybe in a separate vid. Let's get into Halloween Terror. Dr. Junkenstein has returned, and we now have 2 additional heroes to fight against Junkenstein and his evil allies. And I've been keeping an eye on things, but I've almost intentionally, over the last week or so, not been keeping too much of an eye out for the skin spoilers. So I'm delighted to see the rather scary soldier, scary reskin soldier, and Bride of Frankenstein Sombra. That's what I'm going for. 6 new legendaries. That's going to be very, very cool. Oh boy, Jack-o'-lantern Hammond looking somewhat fearsome there. So of course they've introduced the What's New button. They've said, Hammeh, you talk too much. You talk for a long time when you do these videos. Get into the What's New button so we can see what's going on. I'm very excited for this. I've played a little bit of Overwatch in the last month or so, but I've generally just been having a bit of a chill, so I'm excited to be back into things a bit more. So Undead McCree, let us examine. Ooh, okay, so the bandana is kind of, is he a little bit scully behind that? Little green eyes. Of course, yeah. Well, Deadeye's kind of scully anyway, so we've just got an upscaled theme. But yeah, the bandana covering his face. Now, do you know what? I reckon that might be for a reason. Because there are certain rules. I wonder if this is to do with China. Now, fascinating fact, in China, there are certain rules to do with video games that you can't show certain things to do with the undead and bones and things. So World of Warcraft, when it was released in China, actually needed its own specific version and changes making so that it could get past Chinese local rules regarding sort of censorship of content and things like that. So I think McCree's bandana, as much as it is for artistic effect, is also something that, if he was a skull behind that, I'm not sure he'd be allowed in China, as weird as that sounds, like if they just showed bone or skulls or things like that. So I think that he's got the bandana on for that reason. That's my guess. But the skin is very, very cool in itself as well. But as soon as I saw that bandana, I was just like, oh, I wonder if they're trying to get around Chinese regulations there. What do you think, McCree fans? A little bit of we've got epics, so it's always nice to see the epics as well. May's got a pumpkin skin. I'm terrible at showing you the weapons. Some things never change. Doesn't matter if I don't make a video for a little bit. Forget about weaponry. Nice little glint in the sunshine. And we're on Chateau Guillard. Now I wonder if it's just got a deathmatch theme. It was in some of the social media teasers, Chateau Guillard. There we go. Pumpkin May. Of course, nice little pumpkin accessory on the hairpin there. Pumpkin snowball, of course, because obviously snowball would be. And general pumpkin motifs. So for those of you fans of Orange, I think, it's nice to see that I know people sort of see epics sometimes as recolours, but I think there's been some nice little tweaks to this one. And of course, if any of these have any new voice lines, I will dig them up for you. Do not worry about that. We'll have a video out as well. Very excited for that too. Spider Widowmaker. Hammeh, please do not forget to look at the weapon. Pumpkin spice. Pumpkin spice. Can you see? I don't know if you can just see the little. Let me remove the HUD for you for a sec. There you go. Can you see pumpkin spice there? Just the bottom centre. Pumpkin spice ice, not pumpkin spice latte. PSL as well. Something that a lot of franchise coffee shop attendees quite love at this time of year as well. The old pumpkin spice beverages. Spider Widowmaker. And again, I said, she's spider themed anyway. She's got a new tattoo there on the back as well. Loving that. Of course, remember, Widow's tattoo, no different. The French spider proverb. I like the nice little details the weapon's got on there as well. She's generally looking very webby. Webby legs as well. Nice little web purple theme there. So again, a nice skin. A nice skin. It's more than a recolour. There's some nice effort into that. Oh, Hammeh's so competent, he just goes out. Right, let's look at the legendaries. Swamp Monster, Doomfist. That is pretty. Oh, look at his webby legs. he's got fins moving. Swamp Thing Doom. A big and punchy glove there, isn't it? It reminds me a little bit of now. I'll admit that sort of sea mythology is not one of my strong areas. So if any of you have a thought as to what Doomfist here looks like swamp monster wise, do let me know. But yeah, I sort of reminded a little bit of Nagarish stuff from World of Warcraft, and a few other bits as well. Aquaman, of course, coming out soon as well. Any of you excited for Aquaman? Do let us know. Film wise, ooh, I do like this. This is a very cool, eerie, and look, it's kind of got like the additional effects on the side. Banshee Moira skin. Oh, I do like this sort of Banshee theming. Banshees, of course, kind of being female spirits, Irish mythology-wise, heralding sort of deaths. I think it's like kind of family in general, like shrieking, keening. I love the word keening. Keening is like a sort of traditional vocal lament, a sort of a traditional vocal kind of mourning, as far as I remember. So yeah, very, very awesome. And then of course, connected to sort of like the I can't remember the name of them, but sort of the hillocks, the mounds as well, the sort of burial mounds and things in sort of Irish mythology as well. Really, really awesome. Loving the Moira style details there. Have I forgotten to look at weaponry again, or is there just no weaponry option? Because these give you the weaponry options, don't they? But yeah, obviously it's just the gauntlets you can see. Oh, I can see the golden gauntlets. They're covered up a bit by those sleeves. So fans of Moira's golden gauntlets, but can you see that does she actually have arms? She might have arms under there. Can't quite see the bones. But that's a spooky, scary and appropriate skin. I like the shackles as well as, and of course the nice little is it corvid? I don't know. It's probably not a raven skull. It's a bit big for that. Enchanted armor. Now, enchanted armor. If you're into any kind of fantasy literature tropes, games, Dungeons and Dragons, that kind of stuff, enchanted armor, right? No headfire. So how do you headshot this skin? Do you just have, how do you do a headshot on this skin? Do you just aim where the missing is? Does that make it easier to headshot or harder to headshot? I'm sure at this very moment someone is doing some kind of Mythbusters video on how do you headshot Enchanted Armor Pharah. I can guarantee you that there's going to be a whole bunch of people who are just, at this very moment, as we speak, they're going out there and they're thinking, right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play as Enchanted Armor Pharah and see if people headshot me less. Do they shoot me less? Guarantee you. And nice little swirly details there. Note that nice little rocket changes as well. They almost look like sort of projectile kind of, almost like I'd say like crossbow bolts, almost rather than rockets. There's a nice little detail on those as well. I'm quite a fan of that skin. Keep pressing escape. Keep pressing escape when I should be pressing other things. Yeah, and again, liking the way that it's kind of not quite all together, like because it's enchanted armor, it's not got anything inside, and you can see the clear gaps as well. You can like see through the skin, like that transparency is quite awesome as well. It's just little details, like there's no one in it. It's ghostly. But yeah, there's always enchanted armor, sort of in various dungeons and things and stories, jumping out and surprising people. So there you go. Maybe it's an enchanted armor in an Egyptian tomb, perhaps. Slasher 76. There you go. The stereotypical horror-style mask there. Soldier. He's just a slasher. His chain detail as well. Some rather strong boots there. Because, of course, practical boots, put spikes on them. It's fine. It's following the sort of the orcish World of Warcraft theme. Put spikes on it. That's how you know it's fearsome. What about the weaponry? Ooh. Of course, it's kind of like a chainsaw, isn't it? It's definitely not a lancer. Definitely not a lancer. Gears of War fans, this is definitely nothing like that whatsoever. Chainsaw guns. I just must stress this as well. Always fun to have a little look for Easter eggs on the weaponry. I did like the PSL on Maze one. And Biotic Field. Just because. Bride of Frankenstein. Bride of Junkenstein Sombra. Tiny little pack there on her back. Orange, of course. I like it's the combination of kind of the the mummy kind of wrappings, the scars there as well. The dress, too. And that weapon looks awesome. Let's have a look. There you go, little lightning bolt on there. Just to show the Junkenstein kind of a thing. Of course, still the binary, because it's Sombra. Because it has to be. Sweet. Enjoying that one too. Yeah, of course, in an Overwatch website update quite a while, but like a month and a half back as well, they temporarily had some placeholders, like placeholder bride and things like that. So some of these skins were spoiled quite some time ago, but we didn't know what characters they were going to be. We kind of knew the name of them and roughly what was going to be coming, and some of the icons. So some of these have been spoiled for a little while. Oh, whoa! Again, first time I've seen this one fully up. God, that is a... Look at those leatherish like sacks or things like that. Cool. That is fearsome. I'm scared of that coming towards me. That is scary. That is a pumpkin. That is a pumpkin on steroids. God, look at that. That is a jack-o'-lantern and 3/4. If anyone thought that Hammond was too cute and too fluffy, I think they've gone to send him the other way. That is nightmare fuel. And golden weapons as well. I got my golden Hammond weapons too. His golden sort of a pumpkin interline gun there too. Madness. Alrighty, so oh, it's the Blizzcon skin. Yeah, of course, Demon Hunter Sombra is the Blizzcon skin as well. But no, it is still locked. I'm going to have a BlizzCon giveaway, courtesy of Blizzard, by the way. I'm going to be doing a giveaway for some BlizzCon virtual ticket codes, and if you win that giveaway, you will be able to have it anywhere in the world, and you can watch all of the BlizzCon panel streams, all of the Overwatch stuff, and you'll be able to get this skin and other goodies in Overwatch, digital goodies, and other Blizzard games as well. That is going to be in the separate video when I do the channel update. It'll be in the next day or two, so keep an eye out for that. And you'll be able to get this skin, which I think is awesome. Just going to appreciate this while I'm here. Demon Hunter, just like Diablo. Very awesome. He's got a zombie. Ooh. Like, Ganymede's doing it as well. Oh, that's. Oh, I mean, just the combination with this skin. Only one emote this time around. Hopefully we've got some highlight intros. Ooh, look, I mean, maybe it's just that skin, but that's creepy. But I love the fact that Ganymede is doing it as well. He's like, but he's less scary, isn't he? Trying his hardest. Trying his hardest. Okay, right, victory poses. Brigitte has a pumpkin. Tre corona, Brigitte. She's still looking proud, though. She's like, I'm going to whack you over the head with my pumpkin mace. I know that victory pose-wise, she's animated here. You know, sometimes you don't have animated victory poses, so that's cool. It's just a little something there, nice little detail. Pumpkin selfie. Of course, it's D.Va. Look, it's me. D.Va looks a little different to me. She looks like facial expression-wise, they put her a little. I don't know what they've done there. She looks a little different to me. She looks more like she does in. Shooting Star to me rather than D.Va previous models. Maybe they've tweaked her model slightly or something like that. I don't know. She reminds me a lot more of Shooting Star D.Va than D.Va in other. Maybe I'm going to go back through the gallery and have a look. That's pretty cool. London Spitfire, of course. Doomfist. Just pumpkin. He's just like, yes, I'm going to crush this pumpkin in my tuxedo. And it's going to go all over my white jacket. That's going to be a problem. I wouldn't do that, Doomfist. There's going to be problems there. Mercy got a pumpkin. Fair enough. Spitfire best team. Cool. Oh, wait. Moira's got some very, very cool victory poses and emotes. Ooh, she's just liking, yeah, I'm going to make this pumpkin with... God, would you knock on Moira's store on Halloween? I don't think I would. God knows what you'd find in there. Ooh, that is... Look at that. How's that? See, I'm liking the little details I've got in some of these. We've got some animated ones, victory poses and things as well. Some of them are static. Some, you know, these animated ones I think are cool. Nice little change. Nibbling. Of course. So these I think are, you know, I like these animated ones. They're definitely a step up from some of the previous. Okay, let's have a listen through the final voice lines.
You're not scared, are you?
I'm not Brigitte.
Was that supposed to scare me?
Some good BM feel there. Bad manners. If you want to throw a few taunts, bit of shading game.
お菓子をくれなきゃいたずらするぜ
Trick or treat.
Trick or treat
Despair has its own calms.
That has been in the game files for quite some time. You may have seen on my Moira voice lines and similar. That generally when they record the lines for a new hero, they are recording their new voice lines for the events in advance and sort of future lines. So it's ever since Moira was released, that's been in her game files.
Are you frightened?
I'm dressed to kill
And I'm sure you look fabulous, Gabriel.
Trick or treat!
Typical Tracer.
Boo. Heart rate increasing. Trick or treat.
So yeah, Hammonds are also in there as well. I put those in my Hammond preview video, what there was. No Hammond voice line video interactions. He only has 2 at the moment. I might do a compilation with a few little things that I found recently in an extra video for you very, very soon. But as and when more Hammond interactions go in, I will do a video for him. So for those of you asking on Twitter and things over the last few weeks where that is, he don't have any yet. Or he only has a couple with Sombra. Brigitte, trick or treat. Number 1, did she win the prize? With a little shield. Little pumpkin mace and things as well. Swamp Monster Doom. Oh, coming out from the swamp. It's almost Jaws-like with that boat above him. Moira the Banshee. She doesn't look too scared. She's got a little smile there, hasn't she? She's just floating around. I think she's relatively happy there, maybe. Who knows? Trick or treat. We're just juggling. I like it. Don't forget, of course, this is Moira's first Halloween. So she gets her extra sprays. Enchanted armour for Iha. Ooh. Yeah, ready to jump off and scare the unexpected there. Slasher. Oh boy, look at the graveyard of Omnix. Slasher 76 walks forward with his definitely not a Lancer. Servants. Bride of Junkenstein is being waited upon hand and foot. Look at Dr. Junkenstein and his monster in the background there, just sitting there having a drink, having some chocolates, having a whale of a time. Hammond about to hit someone with a candy cane there as well. Look. Oh, that is one scary skin. That's a freaky looking skin. There you go, that's a happier skin. He's just like, yeah, you know what? Fill my ball with sweets and I am good. Gotta be careful, Hammond. You won't be able to get out of there if you eat too many of those sweets. Flaming Pumpkin. Ooh, Dawn Patrol. We need to. Well, look at achievements and the new modes, and then we'll finish up after this. Oh, highlight intros. What about those? Zombies. Zomnix. Some new sprays. And Shilbash. Oh! That's awesome. Like, it's not Halloween themed, but that is a really, really cool highlight. I want it. I'm going to get it. Here's the Halloween one. God, what's Winston doing? I love his face in this one. Look at this. Look at his face. He's like, what happens if I do this? He's like, it's alive. There's something slightly spooky and experimental in Winston's face there. He's like, ooh. Like the facial animation there of Winston. I love it. He's just like, is it going to work? It's working. It's alive. What is it with people animating pumpkins this Halloween? I don't know. Weirdness. Okay, there we have it. Those be these. Let's just have a quick look at what we have in terms of achievements, because that's what we have to look at. Everyone's like, Hammeh, you missed the achievements. Don't worry, we're not going to this time. Special is where this is the confession where you see all of the achievements that I've missed. Right, where are we? Held the door. 4 different heroes for Rise of the Zomnix. 6 Wanderers, 6 different heroes. I think those are some from last year. 6 they were. Dawn Patrol. 8 different heroes. That's Uprising. No damage to the door. Hard, no damage to the door. Look, this is the story. I need to Find out if any new achievements are here. Before they were, we've got that one there, 6 Wanderers, 6 different heroes. 6 they were. Dawn Patrol. Okay, I've successfully failed at that. So, there are the achievements, and let's just try and have a look at what do we have. Who are the extra heroes? Who are the extra heroes? Give me the information. Okay, Brigitte is new. You can play as Brigitte. You also have Tracer. There we go. So Brigitte and Tracer have been introduced into the lineup in terms of playing some Junkenstein's Revenge. Brigitte will be an interesting one. Gives you a few more options. Also kind of another like healery type option outside of Zen and Ana. She will do pretty well in there, I think. So yeah, that could be an interesting one. Jumping in there with her. And then of course we have Spooky Chateau as the final option. So there we go. Thank you very much for having a watch of this. I probably, as always, chatted on for quite a while. Just before you go, I'll give you a very quick update as to the last sort of month or so. So obviously at the end of August I was saying I was going to do a pilot week with new videos, try some new stuff, try some new Overwatch stuff. Just so you know, I've been absolutely fine. It's a combination of things. As a very long story short, I have been quite busy with some work and things, but also I just got to a stage where I was very, very busy with the work, and it's been a very busy couple of years, you know, very good in some ways, very challenging in others, particularly since sort of March or April or so of this year. I've been trying to juggle quite a few different things, including sort of looking for a new place to live and things like that. So it just got to a stage where Overwatch lore, as you know, has been very quiet over the last sort of quite some time. I am not a news channel. I like to do little bits and bobs here, things that I enjoy, things that I want to share with you. I just felt the combination of being very busy with work, me feeling as though I needed a bit of a sort of a break and have a thinker sort of, you know, as to what I was going to do new and different things in general, not just with YouTube, but other things as well. And then being very, very busy with work stuff. You know, as I've always said on the channel in updates, you know, this YouTube channel, at times it's been more, at times it's been less. It's never been sort of the only thing that I do to look after myself, keep a roof over my head. And as Overwatch lore was a bit quiet and things, I've had to do a bit more sort of, you know, work and other bits and bobs, things like that. And I still want to do all of the Overwatch lore interactions and voice line stuff that you know and enjoy, so that's always going to be here. I'm going to be releasing videos soon. I'll do a separate update and talk about all this in a lot more detail, but just wanted to let you guys know I'm fine. I'm sorry I was a bit quiet, sort of needed the time, and I didn't want you guys worrying. I should have just thrown a quick video up or a tweet or something and said, look, I'm taking a few weeks off. But I kind of needed that time, and I am all the better for it, I think. So thank you for your patience. Thank you for your support. There's going to be a bunch of videos. BlizzCon's coming up in November. Very excited for that. Do let me know how you're doing, what you're looking forward to for BlizzCon. What do you think of this event? And I will talk more and do that giveaway for BlizzCon virtual tickets. Thank you to Blizzard for those tickets in a little update video that I'm going to do separately. It'll be out today, tomorrow, in the next couple of days as well. Cheers for tuning in. As always, throw a like, subscribe, let me know how you're doing. If you have any questions or anything, just chat away in the comments. I am going to do all of the pilot week stuff. I want to do all of the stuff you enjoy in this channel. That's never going to go anywhere. Lore, interactions, voice lines, that's never going to go anywhere. I'm going to do new things too. And I'd love to hear from you what you'd like to see. You've said that a lot to me over the last few years. Thank you for your support and patience. I'm going to make it happen in a way that I can manage, in a way that you will enjoy, and in a way that will make all of us happy, I think. Cheers for tuning in. I will see you very, very soon in a bunch of videos. I might even do a stream sometime soon. So I'll let you know when that is. Hopefully you guys can come and join in. Maybe we can play some games on PC. I'd love that. That'd be loads of fun. Thanks to all of you guys, because you make this channel what it is. If you weren't here, I wouldn't have been able to do many awesome things to do with Overwatch and more. So thank you for that. Cheers for tuning in. Looking forward to BlizzCon and loads of videos soon. I've been Hammeh. Take it easy.